Hello everyone, this is Michelle Patterson here with Angel Souls, and these are your April 2017 Angel Oracle card readings. For this month, of course, we are going to be using the Healing Crystal Oracle by Rochelle Sharman. I'll be pulling a card from that deck and using the Archangel Oracle Cards deck by Doreen Virtue. Now, if you would like to get a personal reading with me, you can go to my website at angelsouls444.com, the services page. If you'd like to support me on Patreon, I will leave all that information down below. And as far as Gumroad goes, I am skipping the extra readings for this month, but please remember that there are still courses there. There are the 2017 overview videos if you have not seen that yet. So those offerings are still available for you. So let's get started. Hi there, Scorpio. Let's see what's going on for you for April 2017. Just tune into your energy here. Okay, first card up, the soulmate card. That's awesome. Taking back your power. Okay, so getting to that place where you can be a vibrational match for a soulmate. You can't do it by hanging on to the old stuff. You just can't. And we have a Hello from Heaven card here, which might pertain to some of you. It's someone from long ago that would have already been on the other side. This feels like a guide on the other side who wants to be better known by you. Now, our loved ones, it's my understanding, they don't just go over to the other side if like you've already have somebody over there. They don't just automatically become your guides. They can still hang around with you. They can still give you information. But remember, they're not much wiser than they were when they were incarnated. Okay? So lean on your guides, but Azrael is the angel on this card, and he's the archangel that helps you with transformation. So I almost feel like, yeah, I mean, again, yeah, with the Hello from Heaven, it could have a very literal meaning where it's like, for you, if that pertains, great, go ahead and run with that. But I feel like it's like almost talking about the old you going away, and you might be having some, like, I don't know, some mourning or some grief around the old you not being there anymore, or almost mourning for the person who suffered. The person you used to be who was always suffering, and now you're transforming out of that. I mean, your lives are taking off, okay? New love or love connection or a new friend coming in, somebody who's really, soul-bound. I just heard soul-bound, okay? Somebody really coming in to be that for you. And of course, gentleness. So, I got a little different setup here, so hopefully I don't bump the camera. All right. I'm moving into my new home. So yes, once again, I'm moving. Hopefully this will be a little more permanent. All right, so Beloved One is the first card. It's Archangel Chamuel. I am helping you with your spiritual soulmate relationship. Now, if you're desperate, you're not going to get love. I mean, I cannot make it any clearer than that. How can you dash my hopes like that? Go off and figure yourself out, and then come on back, and then you'll understand what a soulmate relationship is. Soulmates are not just to make your life tidy. Soulmates are not here to just make you have a great love story, okay? They're here to, like, there's some real soul work that comes with being with the soulmate. And a soulmate in a romantic sense, that doesn't guarantee a good existence, okay? Maybe your definition of a good existence, it doesn't guarantee that they're going to stay. I've had so many people come back and be like, oh my gosh, you were wrong because you said that was my soulmate, but we broke up. It's, okay, so how is it wrong that that person was your soulmate? I'm sorry you broke up. What do you want? It doesn't mean that they're going to just stay with you. It doesn't mean that you are off the hook for having to learn your lessons around love. And if it was possible for us to be off the hook with our lessons around love, I'd be the first one to be doing it, okay? But that's not how it goes. All right, you just have to come to terms with that. But again, this could be somebody who's coming as a friend to help you out as well if you're already with somebody. All right, so the next card is Take Back Your Power, Archangel Raziel. So you have to really tune back into your power, your manifestation powers. You're making things happen, okay? Now you're making things happen. Your happiness is contingent upon your intentions. Right? So that's the awesome part of it. And yes, when we realize, okay, I'm going to take back my power because it's not about blaming other people. And we do that so often. It's like, oh, I'm finally out of that situation. I'm doing that with my home. Oh, I'm finally away from that god-awful apartment complex. Thank God. You could do that on the surface, I suppose, but what we're getting at here is don't blame them, right? Or don't blame that other person. You can be happy that you're getting out of a bad situation, but if you give them that much power, You know what I mean? They're still hooked into your energy. So this says, use your God-given power and intention to manifest blessings in your life. So thinking about what's good instead of what's going wrong, you know, all those kinds of things. And loving yourself, but not being pretentious about it, right? Or not being self-righteous. We don't want to go that far. Because a lot of people think that, you know, reclaiming their voice and reclaiming their power has something to do with giving a big speech to put down everybody who's ever disappointed them. Don't do that, okay? You're not doing yourself any favors, I guess is what we're getting at. All right, so then we have hello from heaven, Archangel Azrael. Your loved ones in heaven are doing fine. They're doing fine, okay? Let go of worries and feel their loving blessings. All right, so as we look at this card again, we kind of already talked about it, where this could mean that someone on the other side is saying, hello, I'm fine, if that's the case for you. But Azrael is coming forward and saying this transformation for some of you is tripping you up a little bit, okay? There's some transformation about the old you. So it's almost like the old you went to heaven, right? And is saying, hey, carry on without me. It's all good, okay? I'm happy where I'm at. I helped you get on your journey. I helped you get where you are right now. Run with it, all right? So work with Azrael this month to help you, you know, fully get into that transformation. Okay, which can be a little tricky. So as you go through April, as all these things are going to be shifting and changing, it's almost like you don't know what to do with it. It's like, whew, things are going my way now. Now I think Mercury's going to be retrograde, so be careful with that. But this is the gentleness card, and it's Sandalphon. So he's asking you to, well, first of all, when Sandalphon shows up, that is usually a need for peace, attunement through music or music therapies or sound therapies, but a call to be balanced. To balance, you know, don't be too much in your spirit. And some of you be like, you can't be too much in your spirit. Oh my gosh, we're talking to you, okay? Because you're in a human body. If you're levitating across the floor, okay, send me a video because that would be great. I would love to see that, but I doubt you are, okay? So Sandalphon reminds us that it's okay to be human. You can still be powerful and spiritual within your human body. Okay, so the card is gentleness, Archangel Sandalphon. Be very gentle with yourself at this time. Surround yourself with gentle people, situations, and environments. I kind of don't like the wording of that card because I think it encourages a lot of you to avoid, to escape, to run away, to judge people and say, you're too negative, I can't be around you. And I'm getting that impression right now from people who have actually said that to me. And you know what? They have a comment. Okay, so I can do that. I can be a little mocking because, again, I've heard it so often, especially if you're just trying to be real. Now, you don't need to be rude to people. You don't need to be, you know what I'm saying? But this whole gentleness thing, just self-care. The wise man doesn't try to fight a fool, okay, right? So if somebody is getting crazy with you, they're really trying to drag you down, you know, don't judge them for being in that mindset, because some of them, you know, maybe even spiritually they're not as strong as you are. They're just not, and that doesn't make them bad. It just means they're not in the same place as you, okay? But this whole escapism thing, like, you know, avoid harsh environments. Okay, well, what would that mean for me? Let me think. Okay, I probably wouldn't go to a heavy metal concert. I would find that to be a harsh environment, okay? I ain't going to go there. But, you know, I'm not going to judge the people who want to be there. Whatever. They're getting something out of it. I don't know what. But my brother is into hard rock and stuff like that. He's a drummer, so he does that stuff. But, you know, I mean, just, you know, do this without judgment. Do this without, like, okay, if you need a second for yourself, then you're going to stay home that night, so on and so forth. Does that make sense? Okay. So your crystal card is, this is one of my favorites, Azurite. Okay, expanded awareness. So your expanded awareness, you start realizing things don't have to be hard. I can have this higher connection. Wow, the stuff that I have been really getting worked up about, it don't matter. Do you know what I mean? So it's a beautiful time, beautiful transformation, guys. The sun is starting to rise, so fear not. Okay, just fear not. So there it is. Have a beautiful month. And of course, I'm sending you so much love. Take care.